What would it mean to be able to talk to angels? How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the psychic angel channelers Julie Geigel, Maggie Chula, and Catherine Glass allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill. The angels have heard your call and are here to help. Are you ready to receive?
This month is celebrations, and our topic today is Love Your Life. This is Julie Geigel, International Psychic Medium, Trance Channel for Archangel Metatron, and approved and certified Casa Guide for the John of God Experience. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Julie Geigel Psychic Medium. And we're just going to pause and take a moment to send love and light and healing to the world. Wonderful. I'd love to invite you to join us for our annual John of God Spiritual Transformation Healing Retreat coming up April 4th through the 16th. It's like being transported to another dimension. And if you're wanting to open and awaken your psychic abilities, this is the perfect opportunity to do that. You can find all the details at www.johnofgodhealingmiracles.com. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and ring the tingsha bells as we channel Archangel Metatron and the Masters of Light. Welcome. I am Archangel Metatron. We are thrilled and delighted to join you here on this beautiful new year with new opportunities to celebrate, to expand, to awaken your consciousness. This is the year of now, of truly being present, ever available, infinitely ready in this moment. You are no longer held hostage to your past or entangled in the worry of your future. It is like a big present you have been given, a beautiful gift to unwrap. The gift of being able to be present, being able to live in the now. Your ego is no longer master. You have become aware that your ego is not the driving force. in your life. And this is a choice that at the current time you make moment to moment. But as you are able to exist within this dimension of now for longer and longer periods, it becomes automatic, instant. There is no longer effort to sustain and withhold the frequency. And that's what this year brings for you, this beautiful gift, this beautiful celebration. To be in this pure, simplistic state of love, but not only love itself, but specifically love for your life. Activating, activating, activating. Reinforcing this activation. Allowing this activation to be reset every 24 hours for the next 7 days. We are here to tell you that your greatest power lies within this activation of loving your life, of creating a pure, sacred space for yourself, not getting caught up in the dramatics of those around you, the dramatics of the world, but of being ever present, ever available within this sacred space of loving your life. Because what this does on a global level is allows anchors all across the planet, anchors of love, light, and healing, strong, deep, rooted anchors. And we would like you to imagine yourself now rooting yourself deep as an anchor of love, light, and healing for the global ascension, the healing of the collective consciousness. So imagine, if you will, roots growing out the bottom of your feet, deep into Mother Earth. Feel her love and support for you on this journey as she communes with your energy to anchor in the light, the presence, the healing. And now imagine her love communing with your love, traveling all the way up into the bottom of your feet, moving all the way up your body and out the top of your head, and connecting with all that is above you. And feel the anchor, strong, solid, secure. And imagine the beautiful light around you solid, strong, secure, permanent. You are a permanent anchor of love, light, and healing. Just like a lighthouse in the storm. The lighthouse is permanent. It is strong. It is stable. It is secure. And it guides the ships to harbor. We have much gratitude and love for you. As you rise up and accept this mission of being an anchor here within this planet, remember, the anchor begins with loving your life and making every moment of your day a celebration. It is within this frequency that you hold your strongest powers, that you are able to expand, evolve, and rise up into the magnificent being that you came here to be. I am Metatron, and we have spoken here today. You are listening to Angel Talk Tuesday. Coming up in our next segment is Maggie Chula and the Master Teachers of the Akasha.
Your conscious lifestyle on steroids. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. Are you trying to get from point A to point B and need a little advice? Connect with the counselors at OMTimes Advisors. Whether you're looking for a life coach or a spiritual intuitive, the advisors participating at advisors.omtimes.com were carefully chosen based on their gifts, skills, and professionalism. OMTimes Advisors, connecting you with the best advisors in the business.
Have you been searching for a perspective beyond the mainstream? Check it out. Join your hosts Yelito Pascual and Diana Gold Holland on Share International Radio for thought-provoking views behind the news, Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio. You can also find us at shareontheairradio.org. This may be the message of hope you've been waiting for.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Are you looking for a place to connect with like-minded souls? Check out our inner circle at juliegeigel.com.
And this is Maggie Chula. My book of channeled messages, Open the Doorway to Your Soul, is now available, and learn more at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Come to our amazing Soul Culture Retreat May 20th through the 23rd in lovely Stowe, Vermont. Sign up at catherineglass.com.
Are you ready to shift your energy, consciousness, and limiting beliefs? Join me, Shefali Burns, every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern on Shifting with Shefali here on OMTimes Radio. Shift the blocks, limitations, and negative energies that have kept you from experiencing a life filled with joy, peace, love, abundance, and happiness. Are you ready to shift with Shefali? Are you ready to shine your brilliance?
Conscious media for conscious minds. OMTimes.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. My name is Maggie Chula, and I am a psychic medium, a spiritual mentor, a medical intuitive, and for me, the most important one is I am a channel for the master teachers of the Akasha. I would like to thank Julie and her channel of Archangel Metatron and the Masters of the Light for helping us with that message about celebrating your life now. And keeping in alignment with that, I would like to say I'm very excited because my teaching on the Akashic vibration is coming back into play this year. We have set it all up. There's a free webinar that you can sign up to. The first one will be January 20th. It was supposed to be tomorrow, but we all know about technical issues. So it's going to be the 20th of January. You can sign up for it going to akashicvibration.com. It is going to be a 6-month online course, and I'm telling you, it will take you from zero to knowing how you are creating your life. So if that's important for you or if you're interested, please look that up. Also doing a live channel January 17th in Woodbury, Minnesota, which is close to the Twin Cities. So you can look that up also, finding that on MaggieChula.com. And with that, I already know, sometimes it's told to me ahead of time, that Archangel Jeremiel is here and has a message for you. And so I will allow him to come through. My dear beings of light, all of you listening to this podcast, all of you awakening, inspiring, exciting times, all of you, I am here to deliver my message. Celebrate your life now could be the theme of what I do. I am known as the Archangel who can help you review your life before you die. But I assure you, once you cross over, we will meet, for that is my realm. Back in the ancient days of Egypt, you would have thought we were going across the river Styx, but I am sharing with you now.
Your conscious connection to a more mindful world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. What if business could be fun? What if business is the adventure of living? What are you choosing? Where do you do business that makes it easier, more fun, or more joyful for you? We'd love to see where you do business. Connect with us on Instagram at Joy of Business or Twitter at Joy of Business. And share your pictures with hashtags BusinessDoneWhere and Joy of Business. Let's change the world with business.
Welcome to The Gathering Around My Kitchen Table on Equilarium FM, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join my guests as we integrate spirituality into everyday reality with vibrant conversations, inspired interviews, and my latest channeled guidance to inspire and brighten your day. I'm Claire Johnson, and together we'll be raising vibrations across the nations.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Be sure to sign up for our free healing list at juliegeigel.com.
This is Maggie Chula. For spiritual and psychic development classes, check out the Akashic Vibration process at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Stop by and show us some love at our Facebook page, Angel Talk Tuesday, and remember your magnificence.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
What if living didn't have to be so serious?
What if you could move beyond your problems with greater confidence and ease than you've ever imagined?
Throw your labels out the window and join the irreverent therapist for practical tips and a very different way of approaching the changes you would like to create.
Marilyn Bradford
And Pam Hodling
have empowered hundreds of people to come out of self-judgment, quit looking to experts, and begin to create the lives they desire.
Join us Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Irreverent Therapist Show.
Bringing a more conscious lifestyle to your world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Good morning, and welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. I'm Catherine Glass, and I'm bringing in the third of four segments of our show. I will be channeling the Galactic Federation, the Council of Light. I am a psychic medium and a channel, and I want to thank Maggie Chula for that beautiful message. I'm still glowing in the bliss of the hug of the archangelic realm. Just never enough reminders to how our angels are with us always, every moment, every day, every breath. So I'm still sort of basking in that light. Before I begin, I do want to just remind folks that we have an amazing retreat coming up in May in Stowe, Vermont. It's called the Soul Essence Bliss Retreat, and it's myself and three of my amazing colleagues. There'll be yoga and classes on the energy field, and I will be channeling, and my wonderful husband will be joining us, who's an expert Ayurvedic practitioner. And you can sign up for that at a different website than I was giving you before. It is actually www.jaishreeyoga.com. That's JAISHREE yoga, jaishreeyoga.com, all one word. And it's going to be an amazing experience, so I'd love to encourage people to sign up for that. Okay, today we are discussing channeling about celebration of life. So before I get too mental about it, because I'm in this lovely, yummy, warm state, I'm going to go into my deep breath place and open my consciousness to the Galactic Federation. Just take some breaths with me. Greetings, greetings, beloved universal beings of light. For all of you are indeed universal beings, having a human incarnation and a human experience. I am Ezra. I work with the channel Catherine to bring forth enlightening, hopefully useful information to all of you who gather around, who listen and care to expand and awaken your own ideas and experiences in your human dance called life. There are many threads to a lifetime in an incarnation, many threads that weave the tapestry of your soul's journey. Many of those threads in the human experience are woven through the emotional body and the emotional responses to the experiences you have in your lifetime. Many of those emotions are actually triggered by thoughts which are created in the mind. So your mind and your emotional body in the human incarnation combined together will create what appears to you to be your reality. And truly, we say to you, it is simply a perception of reality created by the mind, the thought, woven into the emotional response. Once you have this key of understanding the power of the mind and the thought, and remember that you are human and thus experience emotions, then you have the power to walk and live in joy and communion with your human experience and less resistance to the human experience. When you are in resistance to your human experience, you are experiencing depression, sluggishness, what some would call flatline in the consciousness, feeling unmotivated, undirected, perhaps in limbo. These are all lower vibrational frequencies of the human experience created by the combination of thought and emotional responses. When one can train the mind or guide the mind or allow the mind to settle into the present moment with acceptance and surrender without judgment, one is then able to slow down the emotional response through awareness of it. And by bringing awareness to the emotional response, you have power and choice over your human experience. In those moments of surrendering to the now, just as Metatron was saying earlier to you, in the moment, in the now, is the gift. For it is there that you can catch that habitual emotional response, which can spiral so quickly into the habit of negative thinking, lower vibrational frequencies, believing that your life is sad or heavy or blah or not joyful, not happy, not going somewhere. Again, a belief, a thought of the mind. In those moments, my dear, sweet, beloved brothers and sisters, simply stop and breathe and catch yourself and say, oh, I'm thinking. And now I'm responding emotionally to my thinking. Let's go back into my breath. Surrender myself to the moment. Blend with my mind and choose now. What is now? Perhaps the birds are chirping outside. Perhaps the sun is coming through the window. Go into that moment and breathe. Become aware of it. Perhaps the rain is pattering on the window. Oh, it's a rainy day. Oh, I'm sad. I'm bored. Life is gray. No. The rain is patterning on the window. Oh, listen to that sound. Breathe in the moment. Oh, that's a sweet sound. Oh, that sound soothes my soul. It's quiet. Ah, life is sweet. Oh, I'm so blessed to have this breath in this moment. I'm alive. What a gift. What a gift this moment is right now. And that, my friends, is the celebration. The celebration of life. No, you may not be jumping up and down and boogieing around the kitchen with the radio on in that moment of joy. It might be quiet contemplation of the isness of your existence, and yet it can be joy. Peaceful. Peace. Peace does bring joy. Remember that. Peace is the secret to feeling joyful. Calm your mind. Surrender your mind, your thoughts. And when in doubt, always come back to your breath. For the breath is life. And in that moment of your breath is the celebration of your life. Think of this. We always have choice. We have choice over our thinking and choice over our response in our emotional body. It's not the other way around. It does not choose you. When you go to your closet in the morning and you see the green shirt and the blue shirt, you choose one of those shirts to wear for that day. The shirt did not choose you. You chose the shirt and you reached your hand in and you pulled it off of the hanger and you put it over your head. It's the same with your thinking and your emotional responses. Just slow it down. Next time you are feeling sad or blah, I won't even include anger necessarily because anger isn't necessarily negative. But you can check yourself with anger if it's making you suffer, because anger can help move energy in a powerful way. But if you are feeling negative, low frequency, stop and check yourself. Look at your thinking. What was my thought? What am I thinking right now? Oh, I'm believing that I have no hope. I'm believing that I have no power. I'm believing that I am a victim to my circumstances, and that is causing me to feel very sad and very helpless and very low in my emotions. Okay, come back to the moment, this breath, this now, and maybe it's not immediate joy. Maybe it's simply surrendering. Maybe tears start to fall. But okay, the tears will open your heart, and your heart, I promise, will bring you back to reconnection to your human life and the moment of the blessing that is the gift of your breath of life, your existence, your now. And you remember are weaving your life's experience, your soul's journey of eternity in this life right now that's happening in this incarnation. And yes, the circumstances around you may not be your ideal vision. But I promise you, my sweet ones, if you come into the breath and the moment, surrender your mind to the present, you will begin to expand and start to vibrate higher and higher in the moment, and you will begin to recognize the truth that it is always now, and you are always free. We leave you with our love and blessing. I am Ezra from the Galactic Federation. Thank you, Ezra. Come back for our 4th segment on Angel Talk Tuesday.
The future of Internet radio is here. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. As difficult as it is to believe, there are places in Africa where human traffickers sell albino children and their body parts for use in magic rituals. Humanity Healing International is actively working in Uganda to change this paradigm. The Albino Rescue Project finds albino children who are at risk and places them in safe schools and environments where they can learn and grow free from fear. To learn more or to sponsor a child, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Eros Evolution is where sexuality and spirituality meets. Join me, clinical sexologist Martha Tara Lee, on Eros Evolution on Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Are you looking for a place to connect with like-minded souls? Check out our inner circle at juliegeigel.com.
And this is Maggie Chula. My book of channeled messages, Open the Doorway to Your Soul, is now available, and learn more at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Come to our amazing Soul Culture Retreat May 20th through the 23rd in lovely Stowe, Vermont. Sign up at catherineglass.com.
Dr. Kevin here, and I want to invite you every Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, to join me on the Dr. Kevin Show, where we have a diversity of guests who help you step outside the box behind the curtain and see what a load of crap is going on in the world today, so you have more information with which to make better decisions. We'll see you there. Namaste.
Bringing you the best of the conscious minds in the world. OMTimes Radio, your conscious lifestyle on steroids.
Welcome back. Thank you for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central on OMTimes Radio. Show us some love by liking our Facebook page over at Angel Talk Tuesday now. This is Julie Geigel. Thank you so much, Catherine Glass, for that lovely message from the Galactic Federation of Light. Ezra is one of my favorites that you channel. I'm just going to take a moment to recap. We'll start with Catherine. We'll be recapping Metatron.
Yes. Oh my God, I took so many notes. Okay, I gotta encapsulate this. So, first of all, the year of now. I love that. 2016 is the year of now, people, of being present, ready, and available, and not held hostage to your past. That's really huge. So take that one in. Because when you're hostage to your past, you're, entangled in your past. And also he said not to worry about the future, but to stay in the present like it's a gift to unwrap. Now, we've all heard that wonderful analogy in the circles of positive affirmations, but he really brought that home. So I thought that was important. And also, the one beautiful thing he said was talking about when you're in the now, you are outside of the ego. And when you're outside of the ego, you're in your expanded present self. And so you have a choice moment to moment because you're conscious of your choices when you're outside of your ego. And it becomes easier and more effortless to sustain and hold that vibrational frequency of awareness of the moment. Then he talked about it's easier then to simply be in a state of love for your life. And then he gave us a beautiful activation. And I love it when Metatron does the activations because you're actively in that moment while you're listening, you're being healed. And that activation will be going on for 7 days. So you can tune into that anytime you want. That activation is happening around you and you can tune into it. Even if you're listening to the archive, it will still be valid.
Yeah, and what I'm hearing too right away, Catherine, is that it's 7 days from the day that you listen to it. So
cool.
A month later, it begins the day that you listen to it because that's the day it's being activated.
Excellent. See, we're not in linear space and time, and I'll just want to finish by saying that he then talked about becoming an anchor to hold that love and light and that state of being for the whole planet by sending roots deep into the earth. He led us through a beautiful meditation. I highly recommend we all listen to that again. I could use that every day. And then he affirmed that we are a permanent anchor of love and light and healing, like a lighthouse in the storm, permanent, secure, guiding the ships to harbor, which is what we light workers are doing on the planet. So perfect. And then he gave gratitude for accepting the mission, and it was just lovely.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you so much for that. And I will take a moment to recap our lovely Maggie Chula. We had the pleasure of hearing from Archangel Jeremiel.
Jeremiel. I can never
say I think.
Maggie. And he helps with life purpose, and he also helps with the review of your life. And so Archangel Jeremiel shared with us that our greatest gift is this moment and that we are divine and we're all connected. We're connected to the angels. We're connected to all of the spiritual beings and masters of light that are trying to help us here on this planet. And it is that power of our connection that helps to keep us grounded in who we are. And through that connection, we're able to connect with our own soul signature, with our own soul records, to bring in that light of your soul to give you the most expanded experience. So utilize all the tools you have available to keep your vibration high. And I think that, this is such a beautiful reminder because we go through our day to day, oftentimes feeling lonely and afraid or alone, and we don't we oftentimes get in this fog and we forget. And especially when we get slammed with stuff. I don't know about you gals, but whenever I get slammed with something, it's like my mind goes totally blank. And it's like, I can hear Metatron like in the background in the fog going, take a breath, bring yourself back. You are powerful. You don't have to be out there on that, in the storm. You can be the lighthouse. And I think all of our channeling today talked about being that lighthouse, and that's a choice that we have. And what I loved about Jeremiah is that at the end there, that coaching, rah, you are up to any challenge that you face, to heal your life, to move forward, to move mountains. You have that power inside of you. You no longer need to feel subservient to anyone any longer. Rise up and embrace that power. And each morning state that truth. And I mean, that's such a beautiful, specific action that you can do starting this new year. And that's one thing I try to do too, before I get out of bed, like when the alarm goes off and I'm in that foggy state of awareness, to kind of feel the love. That's the number one thing I try to connect with before I get out of bed, is to just feel the love, the presence of love, the love for the angels, the love that they all have for me being here, accepting the mission to be here to help raise that vibrational frequency. And so Jeremiah just shared, remember, each morning state your truth. I'm opening myself to be used to heal the planet for the highest good of all. Thank you so much, Maggie Chula.
Yes, and I just want to quick interject. When we listen to these shows of the channeling, it's really good to close your eyes, because you get out of the ego mind when your eyes are closed. And I was listening with my eyes closed the whole time to both them. And when Jeremiah was speaking, I'm sorry, I can't say that name.
Me either.
It just flooded over me like a blanket, like it spoke to a different part of me, like my soul,
Yeah.
Yes. And I don't know how to pronounce it either, but Jeremiah.
Sure.
But I know that he's been around me, and he's like, go. Are you having another technical problem? Go. Okay, whatever.
Do it
so,
anyway.
Yeah, I just knew that was the guy who was coming through. Okay, but Catherine did channel once again Ezra, which I love and adore Ezra. And she brought through the thing that she was talking about is how there are just so many threads to this lifetime incarnation that we're having. And, when you start to go through it and work things out, you'll see that it's all really woven with your mind and your emotions. Your mind and your emotional body together is what is helping you get through your life and how you're creating your life. And that there are just so many triggers that come up that we need to take the time to really look at that. When you get triggered, when you find yourself going into that vibration of, really feeling tense or low or whatever it was, start to look at what's that belief. Take that time out. Look at your now. What's going on right now? And she pointed some things out, like, listen to the birds sing. Come to where you are right now and start to say, now, why am I thinking that? And you'll start to have these beliefs pop up, the beliefs about what's happening with you and what are your triggers, what are the things that are happening, because the knowledge is what gives us the power to make the changes to move forward. So always remember that we are emotional beings, and these emotions are good for us. So if you're crying, I think we all know that when you cry, sometimes you just get so worn out from the tears, but they are very cleansing because it's letting you release things on so many levels besides this physical one. And then you're kind of worn out and you're in the now. Then you're in the now and you're going, okay, now what? Right. And that's when you need to make that change and go, okay, let me think about this right now. Okay, that's not what I'm thinking about myself. I really want some peace. Calm your mind. Go into your breath Give yourself that moment to say, I'm here right now. I am a being of light. Bringing that peace into your mind, that peace into your body, because it's from that peace that you do find joy, and that you'll be able to look at the things that were triggering you, and they won't hurt as much. You'll understand them more. I really love these messages because all three of them tie together. And that's what I have been realizing, re-listening to these shows. All of us together are tying together a big message for you. And these beloved galactic angelic beings want us to get this.
Yep. That's their job, right? That's why they exist.
That's right. We can do this. You can
help
do this.
planet
I
Earth
can do this.
Evolve. Yeah.
Julie, Catherine.
Yeah.
I know that when we listen to these messages, we're affected too.
Oh yeah.
I listen to them after the show, and I'm sure that the others do too. So we're asking you, take the time, listen, be with it.
Definitely.
And let the vibrational healing that takes place cleanse you now.
And that's really what this is all about. It's the vibrational healing, raising that vibration. As we mentioned in our summary, it is a vibrational frequency that you're creating that will draw magic and miracles into every moment of your beautiful, wonderful life. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time out of your day to join us here on Angel Talk Tuesday. Archives are posted 24 hours after the live show airs on OMTimesRadio.com. And you have a plethora of angels uplifting, inspiring, and enfolding you in God's love every day. Until next time, this is the Psychic Angel Channelers, Julie Geigel, Maggie Chula, and Catherine Glass, helping you connect with your own angelic team, helping you to raise your vibrational frequency to create magic and miracles in every single precious moment of your beautiful, wonderful life. Thank you, and we'll see you back here next week on Angel Talk Tuesday.
Blessings.
Blessings.